price of this project can skyrocket, in my opinion. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to ALTCOIN Chief, where we talk about crypto and blockchain. If you haven't already, make sure you click the subscribe button so you don't miss any crypto content for this bull run. Today we are talking about a project which we've introduced on Twitter a couple weeks ago, and we've been talking about price performance on Twitter as well and price predictions. And if you follow me on there, you would know that we've covered KRAV. KRAV is an interesting project in my opinion, and we'll talk about why that is. But before we get started, just have a look at our recent post when it comes to price performance. So as you can see, we've covered the chart after the impulse. We've mentioned the retest of an impulse high and going 35 cents plus. And little did you know, if we have a look at the current price, this is a new chart that we've drawn for the purposes of this video, but if you have a look at what happened, is basically exactly what we've predicted. We said we're gonna bounce around a little bit, test that high, and then go from there. And what did we do? We were going up. We didn't have that much turbulence going down though. We kind of seemed to go up in a straight line. But after we had a little retest, as you can see, this is exactly what we're talking about. That retest allowed people to really get their conviction in after that impulse, and then going to 35 cents plus is what we said. And currently we are sitting at this stage of 40 plus and even 50. Look at that. I do believe, taking into account this rally, we are going to be seeing some, reaction. Going sideways would be perfect in my opinion, to build momentum, to change hands a little bit before another impulse up. And why am I talking about another impulse, given that we just had an impulse? Well, because the coverage of KRAV and what they're building, what they've built already actually, is an interesting proposition to say the least. As you can see, the market cap is around $40.5 million, so plenty of room to grow. When it comes to KRAV, currently ranked 857th, and they are in the base ecosystem. That is the key for me when it comes to looking at what KRAV does. A C DeFi solution as decentralized quantum exchange backed by a popular fund, a Crypto Haze family office. Crypto Haze is the ex-founder of BitMEX, an interesting figure to say the least, and he does support a few projects that we're in, and KRAV is definitely one of them. So trade BTC with leverage using any altcoin as collateral. That's the proposition, and it's something that I haven't seen done personally. Therefore, having a niche kind of product line is a good play in my opinion. Look, people are gonna have their tokens, they're gonna hold their tokens for dear life in the bull run. That's what happens every time. And giving them ability to not come out of this position and still being able to speculate on the likes of Bitcoin is something that I see a lot of opportunity in. As you can see at the numbers, volume is looking very healthy, liquidity of $17.5 million, and staking pool is nicely filled as well. There are currently 7 assets as collateral, and the whole idea is pretty simple when it comes to the basics. You can trade BTC, you can go long or short using your tokens as collateral. And just for you to visualize what it actually does, for instance, in a Quantum BTC USDT futures contract, the underlying assets in the BTC/USDT exchange rate, but it's settled in altcoin like Bolt, for example, right? So those of you who hold the tokens that these guys support will be able to add another layer of speculation into the whole system of holding altcoins. It's a hybrid liquidity. KRAV simplifies the process of becoming a liquid provider by accepting single token liquidity provisions. This reduces barriers to entry, making it easier for anyone to participate and earn from trading fees. This is an important factor as well. If you wish to earn, sit back and relax, see how people are trading and just provide liquidity, you can feel free to do so on KRAV. So whether you're a trader or a speculator or just want to earn interest on your tokens, you can get involved with KRAV and what these guys are building. Also, an interesting factor as well is that these guys told us to stay tuned. They are raising and crafting the major update number 4. So if you guys are interested in KRAV and the things that they're building, then I do recommend you guys follow them on Twitter. All of the news and updates are on there. And as you can see, as we said at the beginning, Arthur Hayes, who is a founder of BitMEX, and if you guys been around the crypto for a while, you'd know that BitMEX was the largest futures exchange during the 2017 bull run. And that's where I was involved as well. So as you can see, he tweeted 4 hours ago, which caused the price action that we are seeing right now. Very interesting to see such a big figure promote and actually support a project that has a market cap of 40 million. There's a lot of room to grow here, taking into account that he also supports GMX, which has around 10x that market cap. So plenty of room to grow for KRAV from here. Also being involved in the Base ecosystem is totally based, in my opinion. These guys know what they're doing. A lot of capital is flowing into Base chain, and I do believe Base will be at the forefront of this bull run, taking into account that the retail investors who are going to be, downloading the Coinbase app, they're going to be pouring the money in. This is the retail process, and I do think there's an easy way for Coinbase to onboard them into Base, which is basically their layer 2 solution for ETH. And I do believe they're going to do so in a very nice and subtle manner. So I do expect a lot of capital to flow into Base in the next months. So those who are building on Base are definitely on my one to watch. And if you guys are interested in KRAV, then do make sure you follow me on Twitter and on YouTube. We'll be covering them in depth in the next weeks and months. This is it for today. I will see you in the next one.